Did you know that your emotions have an impact on your animal? Do you know that your animal friends reflect, mirror your own emotions? Do you know that you can influence your animal with your emotions and by your state of being and your mood? What if you could do something about it to relieve them from pain, anxiety, or other suffering they are creating? Hi, I'm the outdoor witch, outdoor lover, energy healer, animal communicator, and owner of several animal friends. In today's video, I want to stress the impact of our emotions, our feelings, our mood on our animals. Because I see too often that people are worrying so much about their animal that they don't even notice the pressure they put on them. So that's today's topic. I'm talking to you from Finland. I'm in Lapland actually, and Sparta is here with me. It's a bit fresh, as you can tell by my clothes. It's been -4 this morning, so I'm still trying to do some video outside, but very probably I'll have to shoot the other videos inside. So first, to start with, how do your emotions impact on your pets, on your animal best friend? This is especially valid for our pets and animals that live really close by, because as they are with us and live with us all the time, they pick up on our emotions, on our feeling, on the vibe in the house, in the home, and that's why they are more impacted by our feelings. Wild animals are not, and I've also noticed, like with my huskies, my sled dogs, when I first started working with them, they were kind of more anonymous dogs, and they were not as quickly impacted by the way I was acting. But the more I work with them, the more they are sensitive to my energy. So now I have to be even more aware and careful about what I spread or what I emanate when I go there and work with them. So the first thing is that animals pick up on our energy. They are so sensitive that they really pick up on our energy, on what we emanate, what is coming out of us, and we don't even have to speak. They are masters at body languages, and they can read your thoughts. Maybe not the way you think, but what your thoughts are spreading out there, are what the message you're sending out there without even knowing it. It is as if you're walking with like a bubble of energy field around you, and that energy field is alive with information. Sorry, I think you can hear in the background my dogs. They're just in the kennel nearby, so this is it. That's about it. No can do. Right. So yeah, I was saying that our pets, our animal friends, pick up on that energy field around us, and they get lots of information without even you noticing that you've actually put that out there. Uh, Humans actually also pick on that, and children especially are more sensitive to it. Us adults have the same ability, but we're not as aware of it. But it's exactly the same way. But here I'm going to stick to animals because that's my topic right now. So yeah, that's the way you impact your animal, by just the way you are, by whatever is happening in your life, in your day. They pick on your mood. If you had a bad day at work, they will pick that up. If something is troubling you, they know it and they will be aware of it. So second, what does it mean? Is there anything you can do about it? Should you just stop having emotions or having bad days or whatever? No, I mean, we are humans. They also have their own up and down days. Probably we have more than they do, but of course you can't change that. I mean, you are who you are. But the thing is to be very clear and to express it, is to say it loud to your animal. Uh, it's to say it loud to your animals, to your pets, and believe me, they understand. If you have like a really bad day, you're really sad, or something is troubling you, speak it up, because that's the way you become more aware of your own emotion. And so you also explain to your animal what is going on. So that's the first thing to do, is to become aware of the state of mood you're in. And as you now know that this has an impact on your animal, on his well-being, um, just express it, say it out loud. It's going to relieve a lot of stress from your pet, and they will deal with it a lot better. And actually, it's also valid for things that you think have no impact on them. Let's say you have issues in or trouble in your family, or with your kids, or with your husband or wife or partner, and this is troubling you deep down, and you think, oh, well, that has nothing to do with my dog or my cat. I'm not gonna say it loud, but actually do so. Um, I can give you the example of Sparta, one of my dogs. She's super close to us, to my husband and I. And if anything doesn't go well, if one of us is troubled by anything, you can tell she's acting weird. She comes for cuddles like a lot more. It's has she's trying to help her own way, and usually she doesn't, because she's like kind of adding too much. She asks for too much attention when we actually maybe don't have time for it, or but that's uh, her own way to try and soothe us and help us. So just speak out loud what's going on. Say to your animal that it's not their fault, or they don't have to be guilty, or try to find a solution for you. Now, third, how does it impact your animal? What are the consequences on your animal, if on your pets, if they can't deal with these emotions they picking up from you, and what's the actual impact on them? Pets are often developing behavior issues. They can also develop disease or other kind of issue, physical or in their mind. And we try to cure that with lots of medicine, and we go to the vet far too often, or we try to train the dogs because of his bad behavior, or we punish them, or the cat is being on the carpet or something, when actually it's their way to express what's going on, and because they can't deal with this. So it's their way to deal with it, to express it, to make it visible for us humans, because they're acting like mirrors, and sometimes when we can't see something, our pets are showing that, are reflecting that back to us. And it can be nice ways, but it can also be in not so nice ways, especially when it's incurable disease or really bad behaviors, aggressivity, or that kind. Lately, I had an example, because I'm taking care of dogs also during the days, and I had these two dogs coming to my place, but their owner dropped them a bit earlier. And when I came later to check on them and take them out for a pee, actually one had been really sick, and I could tell the dogs were so anxious that I could feel their anxiety. So I just talked to them. I explained why they're here, how long they would stay, how how things are going and to happen there, when dinner is gonna be, when breakfast is gonna be, uh, just the daily routine at my place. And the dogs calmed down, and they had a really good night. And the next day they were not sick anymore, much more relaxed. So I was super happy. I was texting with the owner, of course, to just update her on what was going on. And she said, "Oh, I was so stressed when I dropped them. I was such in a hurry, and I could just feel by all the message I had with that person that she was actually not on a high level of stress, and it was just reflecting back on the dogs, and it was like the dogs were actually worried for her, and they didn't know what to do. They kind of felt guilty. Why did she abandon them here? Why did she let them over here? Had they done something wrong? So they were trying to figure out lots of solution, and it was messing up their mind. and also their guts, so which is not so nice for me to clean. So, but just to make you aware of this is that once you understand that it's like a mirror and they're reflecting you also all the good thing. So it's not about controlling your emotions because Sparta is playing with the toy. So it's not about controlling your emotions. That you should not do because we need to have emotions, we need to have feelings and up and downs, and but just become more aware of them and then express it to your dog, to your pet, to your cat, rabbit. Horses are super sensitive to our emotions, and I can tell you with my Ola, uh, she would just doesn't give a damn if I'm really in a bad mood. She just doesn't even come to me. She stays far away in her field, so she picks up super quickly. Um, so yeah, express it, say it out loud, and also whatever comes to you. Like if you feel like your animal feels guilty, tell them that they don't have to find a solution. They have done nothing wrong. It's not their fault. Actually, talk like you would talk like to a small kid, a young kid that just feel very concerned about everything that is happening around them. And I think if you do this, you become aware of your emotion and your impact on your pets. You express it out loud. It's gonna soothe a lot your animal. You're gonna relieve a lot of stress out of them, and probably for you too, because you're gonna be more aware of what's going on inside you and how it impacts you on a larger scale. So that was for today's topic on our emotions and how they influence our pets. And let me know in the comments what you think. If you have any questions, I always love to read your feedback. And if you like this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and share if you think that video can help other animal lover and owners. It was the Outdoor Witch. I'm super happy to have you here today. I look forward to seeing you in another video. Have an amazing day or night. Bye. Lotta, you wanna play? You wanna play?